Yeah, good day to all my viewers. In this video, I'm going to attend to some likely questions that may come out in 2023 Waec as far as mathematics paper is concerned. Okay? I will urge you to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so. Like and hit the notification bell so that whenever I upload any new video on this channel, you'll be among the first set of people to have it. Now, let's take question number one. Question number one is stated as a solid keyboard has a length 7 centimeter, width 5 centimeter, and height 4 centimeter. Calculate the total surface area. Solution. Okay. Do not forget the formula for calculating the total surface area of a keyboard is given as, most especially a solid keyboard, is given as 2 into brackets length times width plus width times height plus height times length. Okay, and in the question given, we are given length to be 7 centimeter, okay, width to be 5 centimeter, and height to be 4 centimeter. So what you need to do now is just to input all this value for each variable into this formula, and you are good to go and have your results on ground. Yes, so we have 2 into brackets 7 times 5 plus 5 times 4 plus 4 times 7. So if you do your calculation very well, 7 times 5 will give you 35, and 5 times 4 will give you 20, so you have 55. Then 4 times 7 will give you 28. 28 plus 55. So you have 13 here, we write 3. Then you have 7. 7 plus 1, that's 8. So you have 83. Okay? Now 83 times 2, that will give you what? 83 times 2, that will give you 1. Now let's move on to question number 2. Now let's have question number 2. Let's have question number 2. In the diagram below, line PQ, that is this line PQ, is parallel to line SR. In other words, this is parallel to this, okay? And we are asked to find the value of x. We have to find this angle. We have to find the value of x. That is, we have to find this angle. In order to do this, what we do is that let's draw a straight line that is parallel to both line PQ and line RS, which go through this joint. Okay. Now, if you do that, let it be a dot line. Okay. If you do that, this line is forming an alternate angle with this angle 68, so that you know alternate angles are equal. Okay, so that 68 here simply means we'll be having 68 here. Okay, and of course this angle is as well an alternate angle to this angle x degree, so that x degree here is as the same thing as, so s degree here means we'll be having s degree here. So from this now, we'll be having all this angle sum up to be equal to angle around a point. Okay, so that we'll be having x degree, that is this angle, plus 68 degree, and plus 246 degree. Everything sum up will be equal to 360. Of course, angle around a point. Okay, angle around a point. So, and from here we make x the surgeon formula. We have x degree to be equal to 68 plus 246, 246, 68. So we have 14, remainder 1, then we have 10, 11, remainder 1, so we have 314. Okay, 314, taking from here to this side, it will be 360 degree minus 314 degree. And that will give you 360. Okay, so we have 6, then we have 4, so we have 0. That will give you x, That will give you x to be equal to 46 degrees. So that is that. Now let's take question number 3. Question number 3, we have to find the equation of the line parallel to this line. Okay, parallel to 2y equal to 3 into bracket x minus 2 close bracket. And the same line passes through the points 2, 3. Okay. Now, this is the line that is given in the question. Okay, we have 2y equal to 3 into bracket x minus 2. Okay, and of course, and we have to find another straight line that is parallel to this line. Okay, in other words, we have to find the equation of another straight line that will be parallel to the straight line that is formed by this equation. Okay, and number 2 point that we must take note of is that the line as well passes through the point 2, 3. The point 2, 3, where we have the value for x to be 2 and the value for y to be 3. Okay, so at that point x is equal to what? 2, and y is equal to 3, as it is given in the question. So, and also we have to simplify this equation. Let's simplify it by dividing, making sure that the coefficient of y is equal to 1, so as to make it to be in form of equation of, general equation for straight line. So we have y equal to 3 all over 2 x minus 2. And if you clear up the bracket, you have y equals to 3x over 2 minus 3. Don't forget, the general equation for straight line is given as y equal to mx plus c. Okay, so that if you compare this equation with this equation, in other words, if you compare the equation, let's call this 1, then call this equation 2. If you compare equation 1 with equation 2, what do you have? You have your m to be equal to, m is equal to 3 all over 2. Don't forget, m is denoted, used to denote gradient or value for slope. Then from there we get our constant. So y is given to be 3 when x is equal to 2. So we have the gradient m to be 3 all over 2, then x to be 2, okay, plus c. And we can easily determine our constant c. Okay, therefore, if you take 3 from this side to this side now, that will be minus 3. Minus 3 plus 3, that will give us 0. So our gradient is equal to, therefore, c is equal to 0. Okay, so that rewriting this equation, so we know that from this calculation we did now, we know that c is equal to what? 0. And of course, c equal to 0 into this equation 2 will give you the equation of that line that is parallel to this line and passes through this point. Okay, let's do that. So that we have y is equal to, as it is given, 3 all over 2 x plus 0. Now, of course, plus 0, it doesn't matter that we write it or not. So this is the equation. So equation 3 is that equation of the straight line that is parallel to this line and passes through this point, 2, 3. Thank you so much. Let's move to the next question. Now let's take question number 4. Okay, the expression 5x plus 1 all over 6x into bracket x plus 1 close bracket will be undefined when x is equal to what? The conditions are either 6x is equal to 0 or x plus 1 equal to 0. These are the conditions. Any of these conditions will make the denominator of this expression to be equal to 0, and we in turn turn the whole expression to an undefined expression. Okay, and further, we are asked to find the value of x for which the condition, the expression must be, will be undefined. Okay, therefore, for this now, we know that x, if you divide both sides by 6, x will be 0, and the condition is still met. Okay, and also if you clear up the bracket here and make x the subject of formula, you have to take one from this side to the other side. You have x to be equal to -1. Therefore, these are the conditions for which this expression will be undefined. These are the conditions. We have 0, comma, sorry, we have x is equal to 0, comma, -1. These are the conditions. Any other? Yeah, let's take question number 5. Question number 5, we have a man to be 5 times as old as his son. Okay, the man is 5 times as old as his son. In 4 year time, the product of their ages would be 340. His son's age is y. Express the product of their ages in terms of y. Okay, we are given the age of the son presently to be y. Okay, son's age. Solution. Question number 5, solution. Okay, son's age presently is equal to y, or imply y. Okay, let's the age of the man, let's man's age implies x. Okay, and we are told that the man is 5 times as old as his son. Therefore, the age of the man, which is denoted as x, is equal to 5 times the age of the son at that present moment. Okay, now furthermore, in 4 years time, the product of their ages would be 340. That means in 4 years time, that is age of the son plus 4. Okay, and age of the man, which is 5y plus 4. Taking the products, that's what it means. In 4 years time, the product of their ages would be equal to 340. Okay, and we are now asked to find what? We are now asked to express the product of their ages in terms of y. Of course, it's already in terms of y, because if you do mistake and you know x is equal to y, I mean x is equal to 5y. If you substitute 5y for x here, so you'll be having two variables, you'll be having y and x. So that's why I have to do it that way, this way. Okay, so we can clear up the bracket now. You can distribute this bracket over this, so that we have y distributed over 5y plus 4, close brackets, plus 4 distributed over 5y plus 4, close brackets, equal to 340. Okay, and if you open up these brackets, we have y times 5y, that will give you 5y squared, plus 4 times y will be 4y, then 4 times 5y, that will give you 20y, then 4 times 4, that will give you 16, equal to 340. Okay, and what else? 5y, you just add up those things that are alike. 5y squared, 5y squared, then plus 4y plus 20y, that will give you what? That will give you 24y, 24y, then 16 minus 340, because we want to take 340 from this side, from the other side now to this side. So 16 minus 340, that will give you 3 minus 3 minus 324, minus 324, 324 equal to 0. Okay, writing the whole thing in terms of y will give us an expression that an equation that is quadratic equation. Okay, thank you so much.